I want to go over pretty quick and do, while I'm drinking slowly, do another reaction video if you like. So let's go to the other side. Alright, you know that guy? He has, by the way, another video with us, with me right now. Oop. Hold on. Why am I so hidden? Hold on 1 second. I always hate to be hidden. There we are. Here we are. Alright. So let Darwin talk about this time with a nice Goose Island Oktoberfest. Yes, it's no January. I know it's not Oktoberfest. Sorry, but it's definitely still there. Always my favorite time to have a beer. So I could drink a Maerzen all day long if it's up to me. But unfortunately, it's a seasonal beer, so I cannot even buy it everywhere. Da, da, da. Alright, let's get it started on with a nice Maerzen Goose Island Oktoberfest review.
Festbier, which is a BJCP style, which is different from Maerzen. The Festbier is similar to the Maerzen, but just lighter. So this is their Maerzen beer that they call Festbier, and you can see in the color it has a little bit more of this kind of
darker color,
medium amber and kind of like toasty kind of color, whereas the Festbier is actually a pretty light beer. It's like pale gold color. So it's a little bit confusing. You know, this is the certified Cicerone in me going a little like confused and annoyed about it. It's sort of like calling a beer Hefeweizen when it's really a Wit beer, right? Like there's obviously specific like styles here, and they're sort of calling the Festbier, calling the Maerzen a Festbier. Anyway, you can check out some of my videos and get a better explanation about that. But
there is definitely a difference. A Festbier is not a Maerzen, by the way. A Maerzen is a beer like Goose Island Oktoberfest beer, or like Belz Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest beer in general is normally a Maerzen beer. A Festbier is something totally different. It is actually a normal lager beer from a German brew house like Paulaner, Hofbräu, and there are so many. But they would differentiate from normal beer in Germany and a Festbier. It's usually a Festbier is at least 1% more alcohol content. Usually have a similar flavor to it. Like I tried Hofbräu House normal beer and a Festbier. The flavor content is not so much of difference, but the alcohol content is different. Because I'm not sure if you're aware of, I'm sorry if I'm not going off right now, but I don't know if you're aware of it, is in Germany they have called a Reinheitsgebot, a purity law, where they have a certain strict rules. Excuse me. They have a certain strict rules for yeast, water, and hops. So that is the certain rules. All the beers under the purity law has to have this certain amount in there. But because of Oktoberfest, they were able to gain more alcohol content to it. So usually you pay more, but you get more, if it makes sense. So if you see Oktoberfest, it's a Maerzen, not a Festbier.
Anyway, this is sort of the American interpretation of what you drink at Oktoberfest, whereas in actual Oktoberfest in Munich, you'd be drinking a paler, strong golden lager called Festbier. But anyway, beer comes in this beautiful medium, amber colored, deep gold. Let's get the aroma on this one. Smells familiar. Nice Munich malt. It's got this nice breadiness, a little bit of a caramelly kind of sweetness that you see 20 and C40 in here, I believe. A little bit of like, yeah, it just has that classic kind of hint, slightly spicy kind of quality, but really just nice, deep, toasty, bready, rich Munich malt character. Cheers. It's not bad. Yeah. Does what it does. It sort of tastes.
All right, stupid question. And again, nothing against Darwin. But when I try this beer, do you hear all the swallow I'm doing? Or is it just his audio right now? Because it seemed like for every swallow he's doing, you can hear. If you can hear from me, I'm sorry.
It's like that crushable, higher ABV lager style that they're going for. This one comes in at 5.7%. In general, the beer generally comes in at 5.8 to 6.3%, but it's still right in the range. But yeah, it has exactly what you're looking for. Really rich, kind of just like crusty bread qualities, a little bit of sweetness. Maybe a touch of like dark fruit dancing in there, a little bit of spiciness. Actually, not that much bitterness on this one. You really wish that the malt depth sort of digged into the palate a little bit more, making it a little bit more fuller on the palate, but it offers drinkability instead by cutting it a little bit more short. I also wish it was a little bit more snappy on the bitterness, but granted, you don't want this style to be bitter. You really want the malts to show through. But yeah, I like that there's a little bit of dark fruit. Really, obviously, you don't want it to be sweet either. It shouldn't have that kind of caramelly kind of character. That's when you gotten your Maerzen too far. This one is dry. It's nice. It's exactly what you're looking for. Yeah, I mean, if you gave this to me blind, I would have guessed it was German traditional. Like, I don't know if I am too familiar with the style enough to say that, oh yeah, this is not traditional German Maerzen. This one is an American example of it. Very nice. As for rating, let's go with, I like it. 87. Sure, why not? This is good beer. In the mood, it's getting cold real fast, and in the mood for a little bit stronger lager, a little bit more full malt character. Absolutely delicious. Shout out to Goose Island. Until next time, cheers.
All right, that was Mr. Thanks, my man. Thanks so much, and thanks again for tuning in today. I'm very happy you could join me on my very first live stream. I have to correct myself. On my very first weekly live stream. That is a premiere today. I did 2 live streams before, but it was like special occasions. But this one is actually, for me, special.